Hello YouTube! So today I wanted to share with you the setup I've done so far for my 2020 planner. I do have an Erin Condren and I got the vertical layout this year. Very excited about it. I think it's going to be what I stick with for the next few years anyway. I really like it. What I did this year is I have finally put my name on my cover page, which is one of the first times I've done this. And I put down a little bow. I got both of these from, I want to say Hobby Lobby. No, I got the letters from Hobby Lobby, and I think I got the bow from one of our planner meetups. They're both hollow and stinking cute. So I put those down for my cover page so far. And then I've already gone through and set up the year and a half on 2 pages. What I've decided to do is I'm using some date dots that I got from Container Store, which are cute little like washi paper, but they're perfect date dot size. And in here I'm indicating family birthdays, work holidays, as well as vacation time. So in 2019 I took some vacation time. I need to indicate the rest of it that I took. And then for 2020 I want to put in here the days that I ended up taking off. So excited about these pages, finally using them, which is super awesome. I'm very excited about it, just because it's a nice clean view of a good chunk of time, obviously a year and a half. So the next pages are generally where people put in their monthly layout. It could be like memory planning or birthdays or what have you. This year I decided to do something similar to what I saw Mama Letters doing. I think it was in her 2019-2020 planner. She ended up doing something similar to this. So I put down some washi. Again, it's hollow washi, which I'm really digging right now. And in each box I put down a different room in my new house. My husband and I just bought a house this year, and we would like to put some work into the house in order to, one, kind of make it our own, and two, to also ultimately sell this house. This won't be our final house. We plan on moving out of state in the next couple of years. So in the meantime, we hope to knock out some projects around the house, mostly like painting and maybe new storage, that sort of thing, but making it ours, but also, you know, having the mindset that it will be sold in the future. So that's what I'm using these pages for, is just to knock out those projects as well as help kind of keep them on our radar overall. The next thing I've done is I've used this initial page. Generally I would use this for journaling, but instead this year I've decided I'm going to put this as a year view for all of our bills. This year we're focusing on our financials, and we want to make sure that one, we're paying down our bills, but also getting out of debt, that sort of thing. So because of that, I decided for the whole year I want to see all of the bills at a very high level. And I made this for myself in Excel, and I used it throughout the rest of the year. So this is my yearly layout, and the next few pages you'll see my monthly layout. But for this one, I wanted to see all of my bills. I wanted to see the dates they are due, which obviously these dates can differ slightly for some of the bills. For example, my water bill might deviate slightly from month to month, but it's always generally around the same time. So I have them in date order. That way I can easily refer back to this page, ensure that I'm caught up on my bills and everything is paid. Also, I've blacked out any any time that the bill would not be due. So for example, my HOA payment, we pay quarterly. I'm not going to pay it every single month. So instead I've blacked out the months that are not applicable. The same is true for my husband's tuition, as well as one of our mattresses that we're paying off. We're coming to the end of that loan, so once we get to this summer, basically, that will be taken care of and no longer on our radar. So again, this is my yearly view, something to keep us on track to ensure that we're taking care of all our bills. As I get into the month view, again, I want to see my exact same bills, the days they're due, and in here I'm giving myself the ability to write down the amount due for that month, so that I have the ability, again, to refer back to this page and say, okay, I need to make sure my mortgage is paid, and, you know, that I've paid the right amount, whatever it is. Over here to the right, I've included a spot where I can write down all of our income. Luckily, my husband and I are we have alternating paydays. So we get paid every 2 weeks, but we're paid on alternating Fridays. So that means every Friday we get paid. So in here, I'm just going to indicate what we got paid, that way I can then delegate it to the appropriate bills to make sure that they're taken care of. Down here at the bottom, I've incorporated some journaling stickers that I really like. I'm pulling them in specifically to focus on specific goals. For example, in January, I want to make sure that we're limiting how much we're eating out. So I'm going to write down the total amount we spend in the month eating out. I want to focus on getting our credit cards paid down. So I want to see how much we're paying toward our credit cards as a whole, as well as how much we're squirreling away in savings, because we want to ultimately build our savings over time. Over here on the right page, I've decided to kind of keep the layout as much as possible because I really do like this layout of the page. And here, let me see if I can find one unaltered. So right here, what I've decided, I'm keeping the birthdays, I'm keeping the monthly goals, and then for this blank page, I decided I'm going to do my project goals because I'm actually a product owner at my job. And so because of that, my project will always have various goals that I need to achieve within the month. So I like tracking them there. And then down here, I decided I wanted to put in a habit tracker, not a happy tracker, a habit tracker. What I don't like about habit trackers is writing them out by hand. So I decided to make myself stickers, kind of similar to what I did with the budget. I want to make sure I have all of my habits that are easily trackable and give me the ability to just put down a sticker and move on with life. I don't have to think about it. So I customized these. I actually made them in Excel, which was really stinking easy. This is an example of what I did. So I made myself a little template for a full month, a 31-day month. I put in my tracker or my habits that I want to track. And then what I'm going to do is if it's a shorter month, like for February, for example, I'm going to cut off the 30th and 31st because they're no longer necessary. I'll just go to the 29th. I've also given myself water trackers because I need to drink more water in general. We all do. So what I've decided to do is I had enough space on the page left to put in 3 water trackers, and I put in enough for every day of the month. So for every month that I'm tracking, I also have a month of water trackers to go with them. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm going to use that moving forward, but that's where this guy comes from, is I just made him by hand so I can fit him here and track my habits moving forward. Up here, I've decided not to make stickers because I have some on hand that already work. So right here, I put in a happy planner sticker and I threw in my project goals for the month of January at work. And then up here, I just wrote in the goals for my husband and myself. We sat down and decided what our yearly goals were going to be for 2020. And then I broke that down into monthly goals for us. So I've written in what we have to do for January, and I'll do the same for February and March and moving forward. But yeah, I decided not to make a sticker for that because that can be just handwritten and a lot easier that way. Then for the month, I've kept it pretty simple. I haven't done anything wild and crazy. For January, I wanted to just throw down a Happy Planner sticker. I put in the Happy New Year sticker, also from Happy Planner. I threw in a couple icons for my paydays because I felt like marking my paydays just for reference. And then in here, I actually just took a random paper bag that I found, and I guess I junk journaled, guys. I took the paper bag, I cut it down to size, and I just glued it down because it's pretty cute and I like the design. I threw in another sticker down here, again, I think from Happy Planner, and realistically, I think that's all I really need. My original thought was to put my bills right here because that's generally where I track them. But because of the width and what I wanted to actually display, I decided to keep them over here on my, I guess, more financial page. So that's it for my monthly layout for January so far, and probably will be the end of it. I probably will come back and plan the days as they happen through time. And I might throw some more stickers in for decoration as I go. For my first week in the planner, I've already thrown down my stickers because I just couldn't stop myself from planning. And this is what I end up with for this coming week. Today is Monday the 30th, and I plan on just using kind of the similar mindset that I had for last year, which was use what I have, stop buying kits, stop buying so many stickers, and just use the collection that I have. So in here I've thrown in seasonal stickers from Happy Planner, various decoration stickers also from Happy Planner, and I actually incorporated some header stickers from a specific shop that I had on hand. I'll list her down below because I cannot remember her off the top of my head. But I pulled in black glitter headers, gold glitter headers, as well as this lovely marble header from one of her sheets. I don't know, I think I got it in a D-stash or something along those lines. In here I also have some goal getter stickers, as well as just some me time, some planning, some fun little deco. So that's it for this week, and actually for the layout so far of my 2020 planner. I hope you guys enjoy. Definitely let me know down below if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Otherwise, thank you for watching, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.